Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today's video we're going to be doing a compilation video of all my Bird X Multi videos. They will all be in order from when they were posted. I will probably be making another Bird X Multi video really soon, but for now, let's look back at the Bird X Multi videos that came before, and let's just reminisce. Roll the videos. Hey you, do you want BX bays? Or even UX bays? Or even the new CX bays? Well then go check out partner to the channel, Mall of Toys. They're a big help to the channel. And if you use code Gabriel's Bays at checkout, you'll save 5% off. Anyways, let's get to the video. Now, audience, does that scream best friends to you? Cause that sure doesn't. Hello, people. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for not uploading for a while. I have gotten preoccupied with school, so that's why I haven't been able to upload. And also because I was on vacation, so school and vacation were kind of backing up my upload schedule for this channel. But I will hopefully be back and producing more of these videos for you. Anyways, back to the topic of the video. So, if you guys don't know what Beyblade X is the new iteration of Beyblade, following Beyblade Burst. Okay, and that, with all the introduction stuff out the way, let's get into the juice of this video. Bird X Multi. This is the only Beyblade ship that actually properly works. The only reason this ship works is because if you look on screen now, you'll see many clips where Bird and Multi interact. Why is this significant? It's because Bird is the only person that Multi can stand, because X is always so, let's just say, chaotic. So Multi can be herself and more calm when she's with Bird. And as you saw in the clip in the beginning, she literally puts her forehead on Bird's forehead. So you cannot tell me that they're not just friends. Or not a couple. Like, bro. These two are literally being built up as a couple thing. Or pretty much like Bird X Multi is gonna be a thing soon. At least that's what I'm hoping, because you know how the Beyblade writers are literally making Bird terrible at Beyblade, but he's really good at getting the girls for some reason. I don't know why. Basically, most of the moments we see at the show of Bird and Multi, because we usually see Bird trying to climb to the top, and Bird and X, stuff like that, because those are two of the main characters. So yeah, that's relatively all I need to say. It's a pretty short video for what it is, and I really wanted to say more, but I feel like I might regurgitate so much information that this is going to be like an hour-long video. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell me what's going on with quality, guys. And be sure to tap the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video comes out. So let's see you on the next video. Peace out and goodbye.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. It is I, Gabriel. It's been a while, actually. After the last video, there's been a lot of stuff that's been backing me up, like the Halloween special from Home Escapades that I made, and a lot of other stuff. But now I got time to actually recreate, or now create more videos. And first video I'm going to put on the chopping block is how Bird X Multi changes your perspective on Beyblade X. Now, most people would say that shipping could arguably make a show worse or make it better. I'd say in the case of Bird X Multi, it would make the show better. That's because most people see Bird losing and they're like, oh, Bird's a bad character, Bird's so poorly written. They don't want to see Bird ever in the show, they just want to see X and Multi. But the truth is, looking at it through the lens of like a possible relationship forming from Bird and Multi, you could see it in a completely different light. Also, before I continue onwards, I just want to say thank you so much for the overwhelming support on my first part of the Bird and Multi saga, as I'm calling it. Consider this part 2 There will also be a video on Common XX Tenka and the possibilities that could form from that, and a possible other video that I have. But let's get back to Bird X Multi. Our first real instance of Bird X Multi in the entire anime is actually from episode 9, when Bird actually makes an easier to eat sushi for Multi to eat since, you know, she was working so hard on making Chain Incendio. Honestly, you could just brush this off as like a Bird having a slight crush on Multi, and like it's like one-sided, like kind of platonic in a sense. But you could see that there's sort of like a relationship thing blooming. Second instance, I would say probably like episode 13. I'm excluding episode I think episode 2. I'm excluding episode 2 from the count because, you know, it's still pretty much platonic at that point, even though it's like that's the first time they interact. Just because they interacted for the first time doesn't mean they don't really have any romantic feelings for each other. But it's like, as the series goes on, you could see what I'm talking about when I say this. Yeah. Where, Bird and Multi were sitting on the swing set while, they were talking about, like competition stuff. But honestly, I forgot what episode that was in. And honestly, it's like kind of like building. It's kind of like a relationship building, but it's not like significant. Our next significant episode 44, Family Back Then, is actually like a Shigeru and Multi episode. But we get one of the biggest and arguably most important parts of the Bird X Multi timeline, when Bird starts thanking Multi because of the fact that, you know, she was the one who helped form his Beyblade journey to what it is today. Then Multi literally puts her head on Bird's forehead. Now, most people wouldn't say that that's significant, but come on, that has to be a relationship forming. And from that point onward, it's like they're building it up more. Like just a couple episodes later, in episode 47, there's actually like a moment where Multi's kind of nervous because she's facing her sister, but Bird holds her hand, reassures her, and then Multi has a little smile. I love it. And in episode 51, I believe, no, 50, in episode 50, when X actually wins against Chrome, in the celebration sequence, we actually see Bird clinging onto Multi as he was her for the celebration of victory. Honestly, that's another cute couple moment. Oh yeah, I forgot to say episode 13. But episode 13, you could say that Multi was just being like a protective friend. I was going to originally bring that up, but honestly, I don't think it's important. As for episode 51, there isn't really any pure implications for that. But in episode 52, we could see Multi sort of celebrating over the fact that Bird got a second win in like an online battle with when he battled against Maiden. Honestly, I could see that as like a supportive girlfriend supporting their boyfriend. Honestly, I don't... anything beyond that point, it's like nothing has like made a proper impact other than that moment. So yeah, other than that, there's like nothing much more I could say. Like, I pretty much dabbled on every moment that could possibly be part of Bird X Multi, but I digress. Overall, I'd say Bird X Multi is like the best and most healthy relationship I've ever heard coming out of Beyblade. Like Beyblade Burst, Beyblade Metal Fight. Those two didn't really have any major romantic subplots, and to the point where it's like you could tell that there are romantic implications. You can't really tell it that from any of the episodes in any of the seasons of Beyblade Burst or Beyblade Metal Fight. But Beyblade Plastic Gen, apparently people say that there was romantic implications in my comment section. But honestly, I don't really see it because I don't really watch Plastic Gen. But Burst did have some interesting ships that I do ship, even though they didn't actually push further in the series itself. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Next video will be the Common X and Tenka video. And thank you guys so much for the support on the most recent Beyblade videos. For the most recent Beyblade video. Hopefully this one also gets a decent amount of views. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.
Oh, I got a new comment on my post. Let's see what this says. Here we go again. Hello everybody, it's your old pal Gabriel. Back at it again for some more Beyblade X, Bird X multi-content. Love making those. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not really psyched to talk about it for a third time in a row. Like, even though I am psyched about making Beyblade X ship videos, I want to move on to another ship. But someone asked for another video, and I can't really, you know, not make a video. So, I want to take this time to actually do this video. Now, let me be clear. This doesn't mean I'm trying to milk the content. Because I don't. I don't really want to milk content. I don't really want to milk a certain topic to its, like, bitter end. I just want to make stuff that, you know, I feel like you'd like, I feel like I'd like. It's a two-way street. If people like the content that I put out, I'll enjoy making that. And that applies to anything I do. If people like what I do, and they're inclined to, you know, support me in that, then I'm inclined to continue to give people more what they want. But enough with the useless stuff. Let's talk about Bird X Multi. Again. I know the title is pretty much everything I've done in the first two videos, but I'm going to continue on with the discussion saying that, yes, Bird X Multi works so well in my opinion, that I feel like it's one of the best Beyblade relationships of all time, in my humble opinion. Now, why would I say this? Only reason I'm saying this is because, you know, the story, even though it's not hinting at it, it's surely building up their relationship. It's just sort of building up that, you know, they could be together, they could be, you know, an item. Not saying that they will, they were just giving, you know, consensus. One prime example of this in Season 2 that I just got pointed out by one of my subs, Omega Zero, which, thank you for that, bro. I really like when subs actually, you know, help with me actually getting more new information about these things. But yeah, in episode 55 of Season 2, which is technically, like, I don't really know. It's like episode 4, I think, of Season 2. Multi, I think, cooked a different type of sushi. And she wanted Bird and Mako Maiden's opinion on it. Bird tried it, he didn't really like it, and before even Maiden tried it, Multi was sad because this is the main reason why I like this ship. It's like Multi just wants Bird's approval. She just wants a Bird's appreciation, and I think that's adorable. Okay, editor Gabriel here. I'm recording this on the day of the upload, and I just woke up a little while ago. So if I sound a little groggy, it's just I woke up. But I wanted to bring up one more quick thing before I move on in this video, and that there could be a possible potential Bird X multi-kiss scene based on the Ash and Serena one. I mean, this is all just speculation. I got brought up this from one of my other subs, and I forgot the name of them, but I really appreciate them bringing this up, because I was gonna originally bring this up in this video, but I forgot to bring this up when I originally recorded this last night. But that doesn't mean I won't bring it up now. But to be quite honest with you, they don't need to be lovey-dovey. They don't need to be like, oh, they kissy, huggy every single time they interact. They just have to be, they just want to have each other's appreciation. They just have to have, like, they just want to, have the other, like what they do. Or like what they make. They like what, comes out. That's why I like this ship so much. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I'm not trying to make this video extremely long. I'm not trying to make this video like, just a whole long video. We need more long videos. No, I'm trying to make this like more concise, because this information is pretty much new to me, and this information that I never brought up in any of my other Burnex multi videos, or by extension, any of my Beyblade videos that I've been making for the past couple of uploads. Even though this channel is still relatively fresh, it came out the back burner when I was starting to make commentary stuff. But I'm quite happy that I'm getting quite a lot of traction for making these new Beyblade videos, and I'm happy that people are actually tuning in to watch it. So anyway guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you really like this video. And if you want to see more, comment down below what you want me to make next. Anyways, tune in next time. Goodbye. And congratulations, you finally reached the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tune in next time. Goodbye, folks.